Get ready to be amazed by the crazy V8 Capris made in South Africa. These cars are like nothing you've seen before. They're powerful, fast, and just plain exciting. We're about to tell you all about these amazing machines. Background: Basil Green started Basil Green Motors in Johannesburg back in 1967. People call him the South African Carroll Shelby because he had big dreams just like Shelby did in the US. Green wanted to make Ford cars in South Africa go faster and perform better. His best-known creation was the Capri Perana V8. This car had a strong 5.0-liter V8 engine, the same kind you'd find in a Ford Mustang. Ford of Europe unveiled the Capri in 1968, a sleek and sporty coupe. They based its mechanics on the Ford Cortina and meant it to be Europe's answer to the Ford Mustang. The Capri offered various engine options, such as the Kent Straight 4, Taunus V4, and Essex V6. The initial specs featured a 1.3-liter Kent 4 engine. This power plant cranked out about 58 horsepower and pushed the car to a top speed of 150 km/h. Green made changes to the Capri that had an impact on its performance. He put in a new suspension, better brakes, and a custom transmission. These upgrades turned the car into a high-powered beast. Ford gave its blessing to the Capri Perana V8, making it the only V8 Capri they ever approved. The car was fast, going from 0 to 100 km/h in just 6.7 seconds. It could reach a top speed of 228 km/h. The transformation, turning the Ford Capri into a V8-powered monster, wasn't easy. Basil Green and his crew at Basil Green Motors made big changes to turn the basic Capri into a speed machine. They started by swapping out the engine. They took out the original inline 4 or V6 engines and put in a strong 5.0-liter V8 engine from the Ford Mustang. This engine swap meant they had to make custom engine mounts, exhaust systems, and cooling setups. They did this to make sure everything fit right and worked well. Along with swapping the engine, the Capri got some major upgrades to boost its performance. They put in stiffer springs and shock absorbers to handle the extra power and make it drive better. The brakes were beefed up too, with bigger discs and stronger calipers to help it stop faster. They also installed a maid transmission to cope with the V8 engine's higher torque and power output. The Capri's interior went through changes to fit the new engine and make driving more comfortable. This meant moving the pedals, changing the dashboard, and putting in racing seats with harnesses to keep drivers safer at high speeds. The outside got small style updates to look more sporty and tough, like a new front spoiler, rear, and wider wheels with high-performance tires. These changes resulted in a car that could go from 0 to 100 km/h in 6.7 seconds and hit a top speed of 228 km/h. The V8 Capri didn't just shine on the roads, it ruled the racing world too. It won many championships and secured its place in car history. Performance and power. The V8 Capri Perana packed a punch, standing out from other cars of its time with its incredible power. Its heart was a 5.0-liter V8 engine from the Ford Mustang, churning out about 281 horsepower at 5,800 revolutions per minute and 300 pound-foot of torque at 3,500 revolutions per minute. This beast of an engine teamed up with a 4-speed manual gearbox featuring close ratios, which meant the driver could shift gears and the car would respond right away. When it comes to speed, the V8 Capri Perana could go from 0 to 100 km/h in 6.6 seconds, reaching a top speed of 231 km/h. This performance stood out for a car of its time and category, making it one of South Africa's fastest production cars back then. The car's handling also saw improvements with better suspension parts, including tougher springs and shock absorbers, along with bigger brakes to stop more. The mix of a strong V8 engine, reliable transmission, and better handling gave the V8 Capri Perana an edge on roads and racetracks. It could outperform many high-end cars of its time, which helped build its status as a legendary performance car. Racing success. The V8 Capri Perana had great success in racing in South Africa. The car's racing record stands out due to its wins in the 1970 and 1971 South African Championships. These victories showed off the car's top-notch performance and the talent of its drivers. The Capri Perana was known to rule the racetrack, often ending races far ahead of other cars. A highlight of the Capri Perana's racing career was its showing at the South African Grand Prix. Bob Olthoff drove the car around the Kyalami track at a speed that was about 15 seconds behind Formula One cars from that time. Olthoff then won the 1970 championship, taking first place in 12 out of 13 races. His success didn't stop there. 1971, Olthoff grabbed another championship win. The Capri Perana's racing achievements extended beyond national competitions. It also took part in races around the world, demonstrating its prowess on an international level. The mix of a strong V8 engine, cutting-edge suspension, and talented drivers turned the Capri Perana into a tough rival in touring car races worldwide. Legacy and impact. The V8 Capris have made a lasting impact on the car world in South Africa. Basil Green's engineering feats showed how an average car could turn into a high-performance icon. The Capri Perana V8 proved that with the right vision, new ideas, and drive, someone could build a top-notch performance car outside the usual car-making hubs. This has inspired many tuners and car lovers to chase their own car dreams, pushing cars to new limits. Today, people remember and celebrate the V8 Capris as symbols of South African car history. These cars have become prized collector's items, with fans and collectors valuing how rare they are, how well they perform, and their place in history. Car shows and exhibitions often display the Capri Perana V8, where it still wows crowds with its eye-catching design and strong performance. Also, car magazines and documentaries have told the story of Basil Green and what he achieved, making sure people don't forget what he did. The V8 Capris have an influence on more than just their performance. They also mark a key point in South Africa's car-making past. They show the country's skill to come up with new ideas and build top-notch cars despite the hurdles it faced back then. The Capri Perana V8 stands as proof of Basil Green and his team's clever thinking and love for cars. It continues to inspire car fans for years to come. To wrap up, the tale of the V8 Capris and the brilliance of Basil Green, South Africa's Carroll Shelby, has an influence on car history that endures. We've looked at how the Ford Capri changed into a powerful V8 machine, its amazing race wins, and the long-lasting mark these cars have today. From their strong performance to their control of the racetrack, the V8 Capris are true legends. If you like this close look at the world of V8 Capris, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to see more exciting car content. Your backing helps us bring you more great stories like this one. That's all for now. See you next time.